Hello, everyone. I am Mr. Dishwasher. In the previous video, we told the story of Chiyo's revival of Gaara. Naruto and the others returned to Konoha. Currently, Kakashi needs to rest in the hospital due to overusing his Sharingan. Tsunade learns about the meeting at Tenchi Bridge and decides to rearrange Kakashi's team with new members. At this point, Naruto runs into Hinata and some of his old classmates in the village. Hinata had transformed into a stunning beauty with a perfect figure. Suddenly, a pale-skinned ninja named Sai, who can use the Super Beast imitating drawing, starts causing trouble and attacking Naruto. Meanwhile, Danzo and the Konoha elders find Tsunade. Danzo is the leader of the Leaf Secret Umbu unit, and Sai is a member of Umbu. Danzo requests that Sai becomes a member of Kakashi's team. Under pressure, Tsunade reluctantly agrees but personally selects Yamato to replace Kakashi. Thus, the new Team 7 is formed. However, Naruto has strong objections to Sai, and Sai's abrasive attitude rubs everyone the wrong way. In the evening, Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Yamato visit Kakashi in his hospital room. Jiraiya shows the scars from Naruto's Four Tails transformation and warns everyone to be cautious of Naruto's Nine Tails power. Later, Tsunade privately reveals to Sakura that Danzo once vied for the position of Hokage against the third Hokage. His personality was extremely extreme, and he needed to be closely monitored. Afterward, the new Team 7 sets out for Tenchi Bridge. On the way, Sai and the rest clash, unable to harmonize. Thankfully, Yamato, prioritizing the bigger picture, creates a wood release house, managing to maintain basic peace within the team. Subsequently, Sakura discovers Sai's sketchbook, which exudes an eerie aura. Shortly after, the appointed day arrives, and Yamato disguises himself as Sasori to hurry to Tenchi Bridge. To his surprise, the person he encounters there is Kabuto, and Orochimaru promptly appears alongside Kabuto. Together, they expose Yamato's disguise. It turns out to be Orochimaru's trap all along. Witnessing this, Naruto, Sai, and Sakura emerge from the woods. However, Naruto, provoked by Orochimaru, loses control. The power of the Nine-Tails surges uncontrollably, manifesting the one-tailed form. With a swift blow, Naruto shreds Orochimaru's false face. Orochimaru then reveals the history he shared with Yamato. He had once extracted cells from the first Hokage and injected them into a person for experiment. The sole survivor was Yamato, and this was why Yamato could employ the wood release secret technique. Following this revelation, Orochimaru continues to taunt Naruto, driving him further out of control. The overwhelming force bursts forth, with wind and clouds swirling, and Naruto suddenly manifests three tails. The situation becomes dire. If a fourth tail were to appear, Naruto would lose himself entirely. At this moment, Kabuto attempts to ambush Naruto, but the three-tailed Naruto repels Kabuto with just his chakra, launching him away. The intense aura even destroys Tenchi Bridge and leaves Sakura unconscious. Simultaneously, Sai seems to be on a secret mission from Danzo. He paints a bird and rides off on it, leaving the battlefield. Then, Naruto begins to attack Orochimaru. He strikes Orochimaru's arm, but Orochimaru taunts Naruto, asserting that he is nothing compared to the current Sasuke. Provoked, Naruto unlocks a fourth tail and loses consciousness. His skin begins to peel away, revealing a crimson, four-tailed monster standing before them. Witnessing this, Orochimaru releases a swarm of snakes to attack Naruto, but Naruto obliterates the snakes with a single punch. His scorching body temperature even turns the nearby snakes to ashes. Afterward, Orochimaru, like a serpent shedding its skin, launches an attack and lands a punch on Naruto's face. However, Naruto retaliates swiftly, tearing him in half with a single claw. Yet Orochimaru promptly reassembles his body, returning to his original form. This situation fuels Naruto's rage to its peak. He concentrates a terrifying storm in his mouth and unleashes the tailed beast ball. For a moment, the earth quakes, vegetation withers, and everything within a radius of 100 meters is flattened. Orochimaru finds himself deeply buried in the earth. However, a sword suddenly flashes through the earth. Naruto is unexpectedly sent hurtling 100 meters through the air, and the blade pins him firmly to the cliff's edge. At this moment, Naruto's consciousness has almost completely vanished. He forcefully pushes the sword aside, causing a powerful shockwave that stirs the surroundings into turmoil, making the heavens and earth tremble. Seeing this, Sakura rushes toward Naruto in tears. But Naruto, in his current state, recognizes no one and even wounds Sakura, who approaches him. Orochimaru, feeling a physical aversion, decides to run away. Naruto slowly regains his human form under Yamato's would-release sealing technique, but his entire body is scorched by the Nine-Tails power, causing him excruciating pain. Fortunately, Sakura tends to him with great care, and Naruto slowly returns to his original state. On the other side, Sai secretly finds Orochimaru and hands over a file bag. Then, he follows Orochimaru, leaving this place. However, everything Sai does is monitored by Yamato. Yamato deduces that Danzo intends to use Orochimaru's power to destroy Konoha and thereby secure the position of Hokage for himself. Subsequently, Yamato, along with 2 others, sets out to pursue Sai and Orochimaru. Along the way, Naruto learns of the injuries he inflicted on Kakashi and Sakura. Under Yamato's counsel, he abandons the idea of relying on the Nine-Tails' power to reclaim Sasuke. They then discover Sai's painting book. The contents of his work are chaotic and laden with darkness and melancholy. Meanwhile, Orochimaru and his group have already returned to their secret base and met Sasuke. 3 years have transformed Sasuke, making his gaze razor-sharp. He continuously urges Orochimaru to teach him new ninja techniques. Sai reveals the message about Naruto coming to rescue him. However, Sasuke scoffs at this information. Later, Naruto and his team infiltrate the base and encounter Sai. They demand an explanation for his actions. Sai decides to come clean. He admits to the plan to destroy Konoha and reveals that he is a spy. He explains that this is his mission and that, as an Umbu member, he can't afford to have emotions. However, Sakura and Yamato reveal the secret within Sai's art book. Originally, Umbu's root members had to undergo a survival trial. Survivors had to kill each other, and only those who remained alive could pass the test. Sai's final opponent turned out to be his big brother, Shin. However, Sai couldn't do it. His brother succumbed to an illness, and the picture book abruptly ended. After that, Yamato's team captures Sai. Naruto emphasizes that he will save Sasuke, no matter how Sasuke views him, because Sasuke is his bond. This heartfelt declaration shakes Sai. For a moment, he seems to see his brother. Suddenly, Kabuto appears before them, and they engage in battle immediately. Unexpectedly, Kabuto displays remarkable combat skills, holding his own against 3 opponents. However, while feeling triumphant and taunting Naruto, Sai makes a sudden move, capturing Kabuto. Sai then expresses how Naruto's conviction is moving him. He decides to abandon his original mission and assist Naruto in rescuing Sasuke. Subsequently, they learn Sasuke's location from Kabuto and hurry back to their base for searching. During the process, Orochimaru suddenly appears and captures Naruto with a snake hand. Seeing this, Yamato uses wood release to force Orochimaru to release Naruto. Orochimaru wants to avoid further conflict and runs away. At this point, Naruto can't find Sai. Yamato discovers from an assassination manual that Sai's true objective was to assassinate Sasuke. This was actually Danzo's real intent. He considered Sasuke a serious threat to Konoha and wanted to eliminate him. Then, an explosion occurs, and the smoke fills the air. They rush towards the sound, only to find that Sai and Sasuke are locked in combat. After the smoke clears, Sakura sees Sasuke for the first time in 3 years. Sasuke looks down on them, exuding an imposing and domineering aura. He rejects their invitations and attacks Naruto with lightning speed. Seeing Naruto's lack of response, Sai swiftly intervenes to stop Sasuke. What was once Sai, an emotionless killing machine, has now been deeply moved by Naruto and has gradually developed emotions. Suddenly, Sasuke unleashes a burst of lightning, directly sending both of them flying. Sakura, along with Yamato, comes forward to lend a hand, but they are each struck down by Sasuke, proving to be no match for his strength. Witnessing Sasuke's overwhelming power, the chakra of the Nine-Tails within Naruto stirs restlessly. In his inner consciousness, the Nine-Tails also persistently urges Naruto to employ its power. Unexpectedly, Sasuke enters Naruto's consciousness as well and crushes the illusion of the Nine-Tails. Subsequently, Sasuke looms over them, looking down on all present. Naruto desperately tries to persuade him, explaining that Orochimaru's true goal is to take over Sasuke's body. However, Sasuke states that he is just an avenger, and after his revenge is complete, he has no need for his body. With these words, Sasuke prepares to unleash a deadly attack to kill Naruto. Just then, Orochimaru and Kabuto suddenly appear and intervene, stating that the primary target is the Akatsuki organization, and they shouldn't let themselves be sidetracked by minor issues. Then, Orochimaru departs along with Sasuke. Now, in the face of Sasuke's departure, Naruto and Sakura are consumed by self-blame. They decide to intensify their training and improve their abilities. After some time, the group returns to Konoha. Through this mission, Sai has completely let go of his guard. He is also learning the techniques of social interaction and aiming to join Naruto and Sakura's circle. Following this, the 3 of them go to visit Kakashi. Kakashi proposes teaching Naruto about the nature of chakra transformations. Chakra can be attributed to one of 5 elements: wind, fire, water, lightning, and earth. Naruto's chakra nature is revealed to be wind. Yamato arrives at the training ground to assist Naruto in his training. He further reveals that wood release is essentially a combination of earth and water releases. Different chakra natures can be merged to create new attributes, known as Kekkei Genkai. Yamato then demonstrates one of his ultimate techniques, the wood release, green environment jutsu. Suddenly, a profusion of plant life bursts forth, creating a lush and serene environment. Continuing, Kakashi imparts to Naruto a quick training tip. As it turns out, Naruto's multiple shadow clone jutsu can accelerate his training speed. Each shadow clone is equivalent to a training unit. For someone with abundant chakra like Naruto, this is the ultimate training tool. Kakashi also mentions that Naruto's chakra is 4 times his own, and the Nine Tails is 100 times. From this point onward, Naruto embarks on a rocket-like training journey. Later, to learn the nature transformation of chakra, Naruto consults Asuma, who is also a wind-style user. Under Asuma's guidance, Naruto initially learns to slice through tree leaves using chakra. He aspires to master cutting waterfalls with chakra. As Naruto continues his training, Asuma begins reminiscing about his father, the third Hokage. In his youth, Asuma used to resent the third's strictness. However, at the third's grave, he finally acknowledges his father's greatness. On the other side, the Akatsuki organization presses on with its Jinchuriki capturing plan. Organization members Hidan and Kakuzu first capture the Two Tails and then engage in a fierce battle with Master Chiriku at the Fire Temple, ultimately killing him. In reality, Hidan and Kakuzu don't possess precise information about the Jinchuriki. They relentlessly hunt formidable individuals to locate the Jinchuriki. Meanwhile, witnessing the devastation wrought upon the ninja world, Tsunade dispatches numerous ninja to track the Akatsuki organization. Asuma's team swiftly arrives at the Fire Temple and learns that the Akatsuki may use Chiriku's head to exchange for a significant sum of money. Without delay, they rush to the money exchange. On Naruto's side, he finally succeeds in cutting through the waterfall. His next step involves learning the Rasengan to undergo nature transformation, a jutsu that not even the 4th Hokage ever mastered. If Naruto succeeds, he will surpass even the 4th Hokage. On the other side, Team Asuma finally encounters Hidan and Kakuzu at the money exchange. Without a second thought, both parties engage in combat. Blades flash and a relentless exchange of blows makes it hard to determine the victor. At this moment, Shikamaru seizes control over Hidan using the shadow imitation technique. Subsequently, the Konoha ninjas join forces to eliminate him. However, the supposedly dead Hidan surprisingly engages in a casual conversation with them, creating an extremely eerie atmosphere that leaves everyone bewildered. Kakuzu then ambushes Shikamaru, disrupting the shadow imitation technique. Hidan seizes the opportunity to break free and draws an unusual formation. Asuma, recognizing the strangeness of their opponent's abilities, chooses to team up with Shikamaru to confront Hidan, initiating a major battle. Asuma!
あいつを食らったら終わっちまうからな。何度でも追ってやら。
In the midst of intense combat, Asuma and Hidan are evenly matched for a time. However, Hidan displays his peculiar ability. He won't die, regardless of the injuries he sustains. Following that, Hidan seizes the opportunity to slash Asuma's cheek and eats his fresh blood. Asuma, in turn, spits out years of accumulated ash, performing the ash pile burning jutsu. Suddenly, an explosion erupts, and smoke fills the air. After the smoke dissipates, Hidan's body has transformed into an eerie black hue, and Asuma finds himself inflicted with the same injuries as Hidan. Hidan then uses a weapon to pierce his own thigh, causing Asuma to suffer identical injuries once again. It turns out that as long as Hidan obtains his opponent's blood within his peculiar ritual circle, he can make them endure injuries identical to his own. This technique is known as the death-controlling possessed blood. Just at that moment, Hidan raises his weapon, about to pierce his own heart. In the nick of time, Shikamaru immobilizes him using the shadow neck binding technique. Subsequently, he removes Hidan from the ritual circle. Asuma, after confirming that the curse has completely ceased to work, seizes the opportunity. With a swift motion, he severs Hidan's head. However, astonishingly, Hidan continues to be full of life, as Kakuzu reattaches his head. It turns out that his faith in the death god has granted him an undying body. Any harm inflicted on him can be mended with thread, he returns to his pristine state. To make matters worse, Kakuzu joins the fray, releasing eerie threads that ensnare other Konoha ninjas. Meanwhile, Hidan is once again within his ritual circle, and he retrieves a weapon, plunging it deeply into his own heart. The sky suddenly turns gray. Asuma's mouth is filled with blood, and his perception of time gradually slows. Wilting petals sway in the wind, as if they represent Asuma's fading life. At this moment, Asuma kneels quietly on the ground, gazing at his beloved disciple. Slowly, he lowers his head. Shikamaru is overwhelmed with sorrow, desperately calling out Asuma's name. Meanwhile, Choji and Ino finally arrive at the scene. Kakuzu and Hidan lose interest in the battle and listen to Pain's order to run away. The sound of the battle horn ceases. Then, Shikamaru, Choji, and Ino gather around Asuma as rain begins to fall from the sky. Asuma's life is fading away. In his final moments, he gives his all to advise the children of Team 10 to take care of themselves.
はい。お前は気が強いが、面倒見のいい子だ。それから桜には負けんなよ。忍術も恋もな、長寿。自分にもっと自信を持て。それと少しダイエットしないとな。無理かもしれないけど頑張ってみる。そして鹿丸、お前は頭が切れるし、まあめんどくさがり屋のお前は将棋お前に一度も勝てなかったな。
In the end, Asuma entrusts Shikamaru with taking care of his wife, Kurenai, and the child she carries in her womb. With his last words, Asuma's cigarette slowly falls from the corner of his mouth. The embers drift away with the wind, the flames cease to burn, and the world loses its color. Asuma has departed from this world forever. The children of Team 10 are left in deep mourning, and even the sky weeps for Asuma's departure. At this moment, Shikamaru holds the lighter that Asuma used in his final moments. In his heart, he makes a solemn vow to seek justice for his sensei. That concludes our story for today. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.